Hello, Fulshear, Texas. I've got your Fulbrook on Fulshear Creek home sales and forecast. It's March 2024, and overall resale activity long term is up, but short term we're in a little bit of a slump. I'll show you that in just a minute. 40 sales in the last 12 months compared to 36 in the 12 months prior. Days on market are up a little bit. Months of inventory are getting close to that 6 months of inventory, sort of classic breakover between a buyer's market and a seller's market. So that's up as well. Short term, probably going to expect the same, tracking a little bit higher on the inventory numbers. Days on market, probably going to be pretty stable the next few months. Our sales volume, we got two of them that are on track for closing in March. We have two sales that are on track for closing for April, and that's it. There's a lot of there's a lot of green actives on the market right now. So yeah, a little bit of a slump right here, and I think we're fighting again the headwinds of the higher interest rate environment. All right, well, let's take a look at a big picture right here. Home sizes from the smallest to the largest and their price. We're going all the way back to 2019, and our blues are going to be our most recent sales, or pinks or pendings, and then our greens are actives. So the bottom of this market for your 2,000 square foot homes, about $400,000. We have a big hole right here, one active right here. Hardly anything is selling under that 3,000 square foot range. So again, the lower part of the market for that 2,000, 2,500 square foot home, 400 to about 450 probably. 3,000 square feet, 450 to 470. Bottom of the market for a 4,000 square foot home, 540 to 740. And that's really kind of where our activity is focused right now. Bottom of the market for that 5,000 square foot home, 800 to 950. We look at the top of the market for that 2,500 square foot home, 500 to 510, somewhere thereabouts. 3,000 square feet, 600 to 650 is the top of your market. 4,000 square feet, 790 to 830. And then about $1 million, for your 4,500 and 5,000 square foot homes. We have that big monster sale right there that's getting a little long in the tooth. We'll look at that a little bit later. Let's take a look at our inflation all the way back from COVID era. And look at these curves. Here's our Fed funds rate. Got some news today that the Fed probably, because of some good economic news, probably is not going to move the needle too much on their rates. So here's what our current interest rates look like right now. Down a little bit from a couple weeks ago. That's good, I guess. But also Fannie Mae, this curve is probably going to be changing. They are no longer expecting below 6% for interest rates for the balance of the year. So here's probably the more accurate short-term curves right here, and these are a little bit better than what we saw a couple weeks ago, in that it does not look like we're going to get above 7%, but I don't know if we're going to see this trough in the early summer months either. So there it is. Here's your over/under, mostly under. We're negotiating probably in the last 6-8 months, we're negotiating probably about 2 to 6% below asking prices. Here's our inventory curves, and here's our sale price and asking price curves. $186 a foot is a record. That record was set this month. So, the sale prices are still not moving down, that's for sure. And I'm going to forecast in the next 2 or 3 months or so, moderate increases, probably more stable. I mean, that just looks like a good jump right there. There's just not much volume in this market. So that's our main thing. So, all right, here's the sales. We're looking at our forecast right here, and we're going to start with just the 600s and below. Got about a 6-month outlook for good, stable prices here with a little bit of mild upward price pressure. Have a few active listings that have been on the market for, that's probably 7 months, that's probably 8 months or so. But there's also a lot of new listings that have come on the market, a couple of pendings in this segment of the market right here. Stable. Fairly good upward price pressure, gets us through September, October next year. This year. This is more of a kind of an even price pressure here. Our last sale was probably 2 or 3 months ago, so we got a 9-month window on this. Still takes us through about September, October of next year. And there's a Lone Ranger right there for $1 million and up. That sale right there is probably about 8 months old. So got anything special out there, that's a great comparable sale to try to enter in the market. And a lot of these buyers in this price range right here are kind of immune to the interest rate environment that we're dealing with. So there you go. Hey, if you would like to see your home placed in the market just like this, give me a call. I'm Keith Burris, broker at NXS Agency. Thanks for watching.